Yes, we've been a band since 2008, but we had to go on a 7-year hiatus at one point. We started this band back when we were in middle school. We grew up together on bands like Green Day, Blink-182, Avenged Sevenfold, and we fused that together to form this band, A Crash Republic. I got addicted to heroin. It's a very long story. Got sent away to rehab a couple times. 2012 to 2015-ish, we didn't do a whole lot, but after that, I was invigorated to get this band started again. After Andrew sent me a demo to one of the songs that I had written, and we got to work on our first EP. We released that first EP. It took 5 years to make because we wanted to self-produce everything ourselves, and that 5 years did take a lot out of us, but we made it happen. We got on some pretty big Spotify playlists like Pop Punk's Not Dead and New Punk Tracks. We started playing shows. We played like 6 shows and it was a lot of fun, and then COVID happens. We stopped being able to play shows, which fucking sucked. We had all these plans to play all these shows. We were starting to get on some pretty cool fucking shows, honestly, in New England, and then we had to do the same thing for our recording studio slash rehearsal space because Andrew and I were both engineers. I had a bunch of clients that I had brought over from the other studio that I worked at to this new recording studio that we built from the ground up, basically, and we had to shut that down. That's the studio we were going to record our second EP out of, and that's the studio that we also were rehearsing out of, and so we had to bring that to a stop as well. And that's when I decided that I was going to move to LA because I was just like sick of the weather in Massachusetts, and I wanted to change. I wanted to start my own solo project too because I felt like I was putting so much into this band and I wasn't feeling like it was going anywhere. And so I moved away to LA, and then we kind of put the band on pause for about 7 years. We still worked on music in the background, but it wasn't a priority at all. This hiatus was completely against our will. Now that's part of the story, right? Is that this hiatus was not really up to us in a sense. Like it was, but it wasn't, because we lost a lot of motivation because of the fact that COVID sort of pumped the brakes for us on everything. And so deep down inside, this band still meant a lot to us, and we still realized that we hadn't even come close to reaching its potential. I had a conversation with Andrew back in 2025 where it's like, hey man, if we're going to release these songs, we got to make the band a priority again. We got to do it right and make sure there's a lot of hype behind it because we love doing it, because this band means so much to us. And that's exactly what we did. And the response has been incredible. We found a lot of people that resonate with the fact that we've been through so much and haven't quit. And we had to take this 7-year hiatus. And I'm making this video to tell you, it's never too late to go back to something that you had to give up because of one reason or another. If you are very passionate about it, if it's something that you miss, if it's something that you really do believe you're put on this earth to do, and you had to give it up because of something that might be out of your control, or even if it was your decision, you can always come back to it if it's really calling you. We did the same thing after 7 years, and I'm sure there's people that took breaks for way longer and then came back significantly stronger like we have. So I say that to inspire you to keep going. If this resonated with you, please check us out. Stick around for the journey. We got tons of music on the way for you. Another